Hello, everyone, and welcome back, I should say, to DSP versus the Internet for March 11th, 2023. This is actually part 3 of the show. Thanks for watching, everyone who is continuously watching the show here on DSPReacts. Remember, best way to support this show is by becoming a member. If you become a member, you'll be able to submit these videos to be watched, and it allows me to actually make some revenue on the channel because mostly these videos are all going to get claimed on YouTube, okay? Now, we're going to watch one video, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a detour. If you're a super member of this channel, you are eligible to ask me some questions to be answered live on the show. I'm going to do a lightning round turbo speed answering of questions for you guys. And then we're going to continue watching videos, okay? Well, let's continue here.
Well, I guess.
Best-selling video games each year, 1979 to 2023. This is going to be fascinating, I feel. So it's saying here, 79, Breakout is the top-selling game, and then the Atari Adventure is the second-selling game of 1979. 500,000 units. And they continue. January 1980, we see Space Invaders, and Space Invaders ends up becoming the first game to sell 1 million game cartridges, and then Missile Command. Space Invaders tops them all. Look at that. Interesting. Missile Command sells more than the other two. Frogger. We all know Frogger. Great game, right? Amazing. Space Invaders selling almost 3 million copies at this point. It did sell 3 million. Frogger now beat him. Pac-Man, oh my god, Pac-Man, the insane dynamo that is Pac-Man, blows away every other video game. Look at that, Pitfall's in there now. Now we got Mario Brothers and Ms. Pac-Man jumping in 1983. That's original, by the way. Original Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers. Original Mario Brothers is a very different kind of game, okay? Pac-Man, almost 10 million. Look at this, 1983. 84, still waiting for a game to try to make a contender. No one. Right now it's Pac-Man, Space Invaders. Mario Brothers is getting up there. Look at that. NES version of Space Invaders released. Look at that. Wow, Pac-Man 11 million and climbing. 1985, still going. Donkey Kong releases. It's in there. Super Mario Brothers. Holy shit. Look at Super Mario Brothers jumping up and catching up with Pac-Man. And at the bottom there, we got the very first ever Dragon Quest, the first JRPG ever made. This is neat. 1986. So Mario Brothers now, look at this, destroys Pac-Man and becomes the #1 video game ever in 1987. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Hold on while there's some trolls here to take care of. Okay. Dragon Quest has slowly grown. Duck Hunt. Keep in mind, Duck Hunt, the game that was first in arcades, then became a Pac-Man game with the NES. I'm not surprised to see that Duck Hunt is climbing as it was sold with Mario Brothers. Interestingly enough, if you take a look, no Super Mario 2. Super Mario 2 didn't chart. Yeah, it didn't. Super Mario 3 came out in 89 and it started to sell well. But yeah, it didn't chart. Tetris. Tetris is now in the mix. Super Mario Land, which was the tie-in with Game Boy. Interestingly enough, here we are in 1990. Super Mario Brothers 1, still the best-selling game of all time. But Super Mario 3, the bottom of the pack. Super Mario Land, the tie-in with the Game Boy, actually sold more because the Game Boy came with it. You see? Tetris. Look at Tetris. Holy shit. Tetris is going crazy, dude. Tetris is about to... No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you see that? It stopped. All of a sudden, Tetris stopped. It was like a dynamo, and then it just stopped in its tracks. So when you see something like that happen, what you have to wonder is, was Tetris selling because Tetris was a tie-in both with the Game Boy and the NES, and then at one point they stopped that, and that just stopped it from selling entirely, right? That's what I'm thinking. They stopped that being a tie-in, and then it stopped it selling. Interesting. Wow. Now is Super Mario World 91, one of my favorite games of all time, my favorite platformer of all time. And it is definitely going up. Keep in mind, that was the game that sold with the SNES. It's climbing, for sure. Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis coming up. Sonic the Hedgehog now about to overtake Super Mario 3. Wow, that's really interesting because you always think, oh, Super Mario 3 is like one of the best ones, and it actually didn't sell that well. Look at that. It really didn't. It never came close to the popularity of Super Mario 1, and even World destroyed it in sales, right? It's interesting to see this. Now we're in 93. This is a really good video. Lemmings, which mostly was PC at the time. Street Fighter 2, baby. Street Fighter 2 is now in the mix. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think Street Fighter 2 is going to chart with some of these other big ones, but it's going to do pretty good. Here we go. Sonic has now overtaken Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World. Look at that. Ghost of J, I'm going to ban you in a second, so keep it up. All right, Sonic. Look at Sonic, man. Sonic is crazy right now. In 96? Keep in mind, Sonic was the game that they sold along with the Genesis. It was the tie-in with the Genesis. So I would think the success of Tetris, the success of Super Mario Brothers, the success of games like Super Mario World and Sonic was due to them being a tie-in with selling, you know, with those consoles, right? For sure. See, I told you, Street Fighter 2 ain't gonna chart. It did well, but it's not like these blockbuster games or anything. Look at that. It was like Super Mario 3 and Street Fighter 2 were neck and neck. And then Mario 3 beat it after that. I guess the one thing we can say, Street Fighter 2... Oh, the audio's too loud? Street Fighter 2... I'll lower it for this video, then I'll make it louder again. Street Fighter 2 was never a tie-in seller game. Like, right now I can tell you, Super Mario 3, Super Mario Land, Super Mario World, Sonic the Hedgehog, Duck Hunt, Tetris, and Super Mario Brothers, all 7 of those games were games sold with a console. All right? But Street Fighter 2 never was. So it's going to be hard to really chart with these games. Now what's weird is we're in 98, so we're into the era of PlayStation. And none of the PlayStation games are even charting. You see that? Pokemon now. Here we go. Original Pokemon. Of course, that's probably all colors. That's probably blue, red, and then probably yellow, too. Probably all considered together. Look at that. They're basically saying Street Fighter 2 topped at 15 million, and that was it. Pokemon is overtaking absolutely everything. This is crazy. 2001. So we're in the 2000s. We're in the freaking thousands, and no PlayStation games have charted like these. Pokemon is catching up to Super Mario Brothers. That's nuts. I think it's going to beat it. I feel like it will. It was that popular back then. Oh, they're actually... It is. Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow all together. Yup. Oh, Gran Turismo 3. Of all things, Gran Turismo 3 is the one that's finally going to chart here. Now Street Fighter 2 released for PS2 starts to add more copies. Jeez, look at this. Pokemon Remake for Game Boy Advance. Now it's charting even more. The Sims starts to sell. Say goodbye to Street Fighter. Street Fighter's going to get kicked off of here for sure. The Sims. Mario 3 finally beat Mario Land after all that time, huh? Yeah, look, Pokemon is creeping up on Mario at this point. Now Mario's been released for the Wii 2006 and starts selling more. Tetris again? Tetris again? Now, wait a minute. Why? Why did Tetris from EA sell 37 million copies? Phones? That's crazy. Like, where is that coming from? Is that a mobile game version? Huh. This is a great video, by the way. I love this. Look at Tetris. What the hell? So Tetris just comes in on phones and destroys every game ever. Seriously. And then we got Wii Sports, of course, because the Wii sold so much. Wii Sports sold along with the Wii. So Wii Sports is going to be a seller along with every Wii console. There you go. Oh, we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, so we finally have a GTA game charting. Wii Fit is now charting. This is crazy now. 101 million copies of Tetris on the phone. Mario Kart Wii. There's GTA 4. We're 2010 already now. GTA is on there, but getting knocked off at a rapid pace. Becomes free to download at the end of 2021. Look at Tetris. Oh my god, dude. So Mario Kart's on there now. Yeah, GTA's gone. Now we got Black Ops 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 finally charts. Wii Sports, the second most selling game ever at this point, 2012. New Super Mario Brothers. That was on the Wii, correct? Or was that on the DS at the time? I can't remember. So now Tetris EA has topped. It's not selling anymore. It's at 135 million, and it stopped completely in 2014. Interesting. Now we got Wii Play in here. Whoa, GTA 5. GTA 5 smashed every other GTA game ever. Keep in mind, GTA 5 kept reselling over the years because of GTA Online. Yep, there he goes. Look. Minecraft. Oh, Minecraft has entered the arena to destroy everything around it. Right? Yes, Super Mario 64 never showed up. That's correct. Look at Minecraft. Look at Minecraft. Oh my god. We had Wii Sports was over for a second, then we had Diablo that kicked it off. Skyrim's down there at the bottom. We have multiple modern Mario games in the mix. Look at Minecraft. Oh my god, look at Minecraft. 2017. Oh my god. That's just insane. He smashes every game. GTA 5 kept selling because of GTA Online. PUBG. Now, wait a minute. Isn't it true that PUBG was free to play at some point? So how can you count this as game sales? I don't know about this. I don't know about these stats. I don't know if we can believe it or not. I don't know if these are accurate. Minecraft is number 1, 2019. Mario Kart 8 is now in the mix. Which is bullshit because Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U, but maybe it didn't sell this well till it hit the Switch. Maybe that's what it is. Red Dead Redemption 2 is on there now. It's weird to see the games that made it in there. Terraria actually made it in there? Holy shit. I had no idea Terraria was so popular. Terraria beat classic Tetris. Wow. So here's now 2021, the best-selling games. I don't know when this is going to end. Animal Crossing, New Horizons, yep. Knocks Mario Kart. The Witcher 3 gets in there. With the release of the TV show, Witcher 3 became a giant seller. So is that it? That's it. This is where the video ends. So, as of when this video was made in early 2023, 1 month ago, Minecraft is the best-selling video game of all time. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the second best-selling, but keep in mind the reason he kept buying it was because of GTA Online versions, right? Then Tetris, which was a mobile game. Then Wii Sports, which was the tie-in game sold with the Wii. Then PUBG, which was a free game for a long part of its run. Then Super Mario 1, then Mario Kart 8. All the classic Pokemons. Red Dead Redemption 2. Terraria. I never thought Terraria would have been up there. Classic Pac-Man, Witcher 3, and Animal Crossing New Horizons. Wow, that is not the spread I expected to be the best-selling games ever in early 2023. Now, in the meantime, people have voted for a hat, and it looks like the cowboy hat has won. All right? So, I will now put on the cowboy hat for you guys. Okay? Let me get that. And then we will continue. Bring back Minecraft, says Mega Man. He wants me to play Minecraft again. There we go. Well, if you didn't know, the direct results of these sales are because I played Minecraft. That's correct. Because I started playing Minecraft, people started buying it in droves. That's what it was. It's definitely a result of me. Yeah, right. We received 100 likes today. Thank you all for liking the stream. It's time for a celebratory bubble blow, my friends. Let me do oops, clicked the wrong one. Let's do a full screen bubble blow for you all. Thank you for your support. That was a fascinating video. Now, we're going to take a quick break here, all right? Because I'm going to do some Q&A with a super supporters who have submitted questions, and I owe them answers. So allow me to do a lightning round Q&A. Are you ready for this? Lightning round Q&A for you guys. Here we go. Lightning round answers. Let's do it. On YouTube Shorts and TikTok, there are videos about Sigma and Chad males getting a lot of views. Why do you think that is? I have absolutely no idea. I've never seen one. And I would just think it's because people like stupid drama, and they're probably stupid dramatic nonsense. How do you think Hogwarts Legacy compares to older Harry Potter games? I can't say because I never played an older Harry Potter game. What I can tell you is it's really good at world building and a very immersive game. What is your favorite country? Don't have one. I would say the USA because I live in it. What is your favorite food? I don't have one. I don't like only one type of food forever. I actually like variety more than only liking one specific one. Hold on, because we still have this stupid troll who's completely wrong, by the way, but keeps trolling and just got to take care of it. How do you think former wrestler Hulk Hogan compares to wrestlers like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Ric Flair? He's from a different era. The closest thing in the modern era to him is John Cena being the peripheral hero. Although when he went to WCW, he became a villain. I didn't watch that era. What's your favorite soda? I don't have one. Probably Coca-Cola if I were to drink like a cola flavor. What is your favorite TV series of all time? I don't have ultimate favorites. What business do you see yourself partnering up with in the future? I don't know. I don't even know if a business would want to partner up with me because of the amount of trolls that I have. What do you like more, coffee or tea? I drank more tea in my life than coffee. Currently, I like coffee way more than tea, probably because I had tea so much when I was younger. You have made a lot of YouTube shorts recently. Would you ever consider them uploading them to TikTok? No. I don't think that it would serve any purpose. I don't think the TikTok would bring any new viewership to my YouTube channels. What anime is your favorite? Probably Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Have you gone skating before? No. Have you ever gone ice skating or hockey before? No. What do you like more, sponge cake, vanilla cake, or chocolate? Chocolate. Do you still go on power walks like you used to in the past? Occasionally, way less frequently now. Once the weather warms up, I'll probably go back into it, okay? There you go. Someone is saying they did do a video submission for Ultra. Here's the deal. You probably posted in the wrong thread. I almost guarantee you did. For the person who's saying, oh, I posted up an Ultra member submission, you didn't watch it. I literally just went to the post. It's not there. Sounds to me like you posted in the wrong thread. It has to be for the appropriate show. It says right on the post, the date of the show. If you go back a show, I'm not going to see that. So you have to be sure to post up in the correct thread if you want to see your video watched. Fair enough? All right. Turbo round answers done. Now we're on to more reacting, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue. What's the next video?
You know, landlords would outrightly say, no foreigners.
Yeah, I notice when I go in stores and stuff,
Why foreigners struggle to live in Japan. Here we go.
Followed around like real close and stuff. And I notice they don't do that for other people, so yeah.
I don't think I'll ever find a job.
I think Japanese are a bit lonely people.
Even though I grew up in Japan, living here is quite a challenge for me. So I can only imagine what it is like for foreigners. So today I'm going out on the streets asking foreigners about the struggles and challenges they face in Japan. Let's go.
Interesting. What are the challenges you live in Japan?
Okay, so
but
what
you're not
struggles have you
purely
had living in
Japanese?
Japan just in the past few weeks?
Like, for example, wearing masks because many of the foreigners, they, you know, in Europe, they don't wear masks anymore.
Right,
So here, if I have a mask on or don't have a mask, I
By the way,
get
this is from 5 months ago for time frame reference. Okay.
those looks of like, oh, she's not wearing a mask or something like this. So look at me, I'm sweating. It is so
She's from where?
hot
I
in
don't know where that
Japan,
is.
and like especially working in a corporate Japanese environment where everyone's wearing a suit and tie. I'm literally coming to work drenched in sweat, and no one else in Japan sweats.
I thought Australia was pretty hot too.
Yeah, but everyone sweats in Australia.
she's in-
no one
she's
sweats in
Australian.
Japan. I didn't
Okay.
get that Asian gene.
It's very difficult to make friends in Japan, to have like a very close contact, like deep contact. I think Japanese are a bit lonely.
By the way, how's the volume? Is it still too loud? Do I need to lower it again? I think I made it too loud. I'll lower it a little bit. There we go.
people. Yeah, they don't really want to have a contact with somebody, not that much.
To be honest, it's a bit lonely. It's not like I can't make friends or anything, but with natives or locals, it's pretty hard to become friends with them because I don't get the cultural references that they do. I didn't grow up here. I don't have any roots here like that. And I can't even use the, oh, I'm a foreigner pass because I'm not a foreigner in their eyes. So then I'm kind of just like outcasted in a way.
Yes, you know, we've been to Fujisan yesterday and there was no trash in the street, so we have to take our trash in the bag and try to find a dustbin somewhere, which is different from our country.
I would say mainly the language barrier. Like, of course, I don't speak Japanese yet. Getting around, transporting, because, you know, I got to read the signs and stuff, and they're in Japanese as well.
Traveling with the train system and everything was like a big change from me. To know like where you have to go and like how you get there with Google Maps, it's okay, but it is complicated because there are like so many options and ways to get to your destination.
You know, you live in a society.
Would I ever go to Japan? I mean, yes, for tourism. I would not want to live there or anything, but I would definitely like to go there someday for tourism purposes with my wife.
Where majority of the people are Japanese, looking how we look, and you know, Japanese people not growing up in a diverse culture. You know, some things may come off rude for me in my experience, but you know, I sometimes gotta remind myself that, try to look from their perspective. So you know,
Obviously, I look Asian, so everyone here just assumes that I'm Japanese. But you know, I'm Vietnamese and from Australia. So when people come up to me, they always speak to me in Japanese.
I have no idea what the hell they're
And then I
saying,
look at my friend who looks Caucasian. I'm like, it's him. He knows Japanese, but they'll continue speaking to me, and I feel like I've disappointed them. I like to find a job while
I have no idea what country it says. See, she's from those two countries. What are those countries? I have no idea.
It's kind of hard because I can't really speak the language super well, and so when they tend to speak very fast, I'm very confused.
Taiwan, that was?
I don't think
okay.
I'll ever find a job.
Discrimination.
have you guys faced any discrimination because you're a foreigner?
Yeah, I feel like there is a bit of racism out here. They don't exactly accept African Americans. So yeah, I notice when I go in stores and stuff, I'm followed around like real close and stuff. And I notice they don't do that for other people. So yeah, I am treated differently than other people. I mean, they're nice people. Don't get me wrong, but you'll see it sometimes.
I live in Osaka. Like it's pretty chill. Like I've never faced discrimination down in Osaka. Like
Is Osaka a bit different from Tokyo?
yeah, it's too many damn people here.
Yeah, man. I'm maybe like 20 minutes ago, a taxi driver didn't even stop for us when I was just calling the taxi.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably one of the easiest examples. Like, you see me, they don't want to pick me up. Maybe they'll stop, you know.
During Corona, actually, we got super many bad looks when I was speaking Chinese because of the coronavirus, but I think it's getting better now, and I'm not ashamed of it, obviously.
I wouldn't say it's a struggle, but whenever I'm speaking English on the phone, literally like old people break their necks and give me the death stare.
The hardest time was when I was trying to find an apartment. There was a lot of times where, you know, landlords would outrightly say, no foreigners. I would ask my realtor like, oh, like I'll pay extra. And yeah, they'd be like, dumb it. It took me like up to 6 months. They'd find out we're not Japanese. And then they'd be like, yeah, next.
That's interesting. But I've been telling you guys, seriously, like, that Japanese culture is xenophobic. They are so centered on them, you know, being the focus of their country that they do have a hard time adjusting to foreigners being there, accepting things. You know what I mean? They really are. So, it's interesting. All right, we'll probably actually like one more before we split apart here.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw.
Okay.
You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
What am I watching?
Can I ask you kind of a weird...
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores. That's the name of the video. What is this?
Good question.
It's an audition tape, obviously. For what, though?
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I am the queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
What the fuck? What? Everyone else is like, yeah, we like this role. We're going to try. She came in like so high. We're like, can you audition? And she just said that on camera. And they were like,
One. I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
What the fuck?
Over 6 stores or just one.
What the?
I can't stand it when she touches me. People say that time heals all wounds.
Oh, no, 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 no. Why did you submit this? You guys know Fred, right? You guys know Fred. So a lot of people don't anymore. Thank God you don't know Fred. All right. So I guess I should give some reference. This is not a small child. This is an adult who, back in the day when YouTube was becoming popular, this is around the years when I was using YouTube and becoming popular. This is someone who literally, I hate to say it, abused the system to get his videos viewed by children. His content is trash. It's just a bunch of shit for kids. High pitch, always voice changed. Okay? It really was like this was the first real case of someone figuring out that if you just try to appeal to small children, that you can profit. Because this guy is 1,000,000% a faker. Like, he made all these fucking videos that were all trying to just suck in children's views. And no one above a small child would watch it. I mean, you can't even stand the high pitch, but it appealed to kids, thought it was entertaining and funny, you see? So he became insanely popular on YouTube. He became, for one point, look, 94 million views on this video. That was regular for him to get that many views. He was one of the biggest, most subscribed people on YouTube at the time, if not the top. He went on to make movies, television series. He's a multimillionaire, if not even more rich than that, literally because he pretended to be a kid and voice changed. There's nothing to his content. It's trash. It is. I'm not criticizing it. This is truthful. It's history now. It's trash content. It's made to be trash for children to watch because it's such garbage. But my God, to see how popular this guy was from literally doing the dumbest thing. Let's watch like 20 seconds of this.
Go grocery shopping! You're probably wondering why I'm doing the grocery shopping, and it's because Mom has to work 2 extra jobs because her first one wasn't paying good enough because of the economy and the government and all that stuff, so she let me do it. I don't really know what to get because my mom gave me a grocery list, but I ate it because I was hungry, so I guess I'm gonna have to wing it. I need to get something for
You also notice the video quality is bad, and this was, this was very 94 million views. You see how blurry it is?
Anti-diarrheal pills. I guess since I'm already here, I might as well get Judy a little something special. I'm gonna get Judy a love card. I love you like old people love chicken. It's perfect! I guess while I'm here...
This is not a child. Again, this is an adult making content to try to appeal to small children. And it was like little kids who liked this. That's why he got Nickelodeon movies and shit. And this was allowed to be popular on YouTube. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I think it's child abuse. All right, maybe not that serious, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's predatory behavior. It's like you literally made trash and you pretended to be something you're not, and you literally profited from it. It's really bad. And he was top of the top of the top of YouTube. For what? Well, we watched Fred now. At least we got this out of the way. Now we don't have to watch him ever again. I mean, that is just like... I mean, you want to talk... You can say garbage content, but this is just like the most bottom of the barrel stuff. You know what I mean? It's shocking that it ever got attention. But again, what it was back then, parents didn't even care what their kids watched. So their kids would just come to YouTube and the high-pitched screamer, right? This is what we'll let my child watch, and... Jeez. All right. So, thanks for watching DSP versus the Internet, my friends. We're continuing on. We're about halfway through this week's episode. Thank you for the support. Again, remember to like the videos, leave comments, perhaps consider becoming a channel member if you like the content on this channel and you want to support it. All right? Very nice. Until the next video.